What's going on, everybody? DJ GoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is having a great day today. Today, we got 3 days until our next payment, but unfortunately, this is the last thing that we are doing tonight. So, I'm going to swing this around and maybe, just maybe, drive through. Yeah. We have got the rest of our canola to sell. Now, canola is going for a pretty darn good price right now. Swing that right there. $1,112 per 1,000 liters, and we have sold, I think at this point, 62,000 liters, which is not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So what do we got from that? 34,483. Very nice, very nice. So we've got some good money rolling in. Here's something that I want to do. I want to see, can we trade this case? Now, this is a great tractor, don't get me wrong. I love this tractor, but could we trade this in and trade up and get something a little bit better? Oh, come on, just go. Why? Why 20 miles an hour? This is unreal. Just move, but I can't go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that little meat horn. Ugh. Let's roll in. It's not even the store. Come on, I'm just gonna pass you. Goodbye. Bye. So I have the tractor in mind that I'm wanting to go with. Now we will have to sell this one, of course. We will have to repair it before we sell it. It just is what it is. Let's roll in here. I'm thinking higher horsepower and faster. That's right. I am looking at the JCB. Not just any JCB, we're looking at the big JCB. Let's roll this in here. Let's repair it and see how much money we can get for it. So repair, ooh, 1,300 bucks. All right, fair enough. We could get $175,000 for it. Now, if we sold that, that would put us close, right over 400,000, which is not too bad. Now, the tractor I'm looking at would be this right here, the Fast Track 8330. I would want it with the Michelin tires. I think they just look awesome. They're huge and wide, and the wide trailer boards I just don't think look as good. Just something about that right there. I just love it. So that's 312,000. That leaves us still with about 100 grand left. So we're gonna sell that. We're gonna go in here and we are going to buy us a brand new JCB with some big old floater tires on it. Purchased for $312,000. There she is. That is her. We got a big brand new tractor. Let's hop in. Oh yeah. And great thing too, goes 45 miles an hour, so some of that fast farming stuff, we could knock it out without an issue. And not only that, we didn't have any JCBs, so we bought the JCB and we open ourselves up to getting more case down the future, which is awesome. So, time to head back to the farm, time to get a little bit of rest. Everything is done that we need to do for the day. Let's get some rest up. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. So right now what's going down is we've got everything fertilized. I did sell some stuff overnight, and I can explain what I did sell so that it makes a little more sense to you and you kind of know what's going on. Let's drop this off there. Boom. What we've done is we have gone to, well, of course, we were at a 2-tractor setup to begin with. The 8RT, we got the Fast Track 8330, CR1090, Big M, the Massey Ferguson 9407, and the Mahindra Retriever. That is what we're working with there. Then we have the Joskin Transpace and the Krone ZX560 GT. Those are our tippers, pretty much. And then we have one seeder, we have the Condor, and we have one thing for water. And other than everything else, that is it. That is everything that we are rocking with right now. You got another fertilization? Yeah. So we got the fertilization state rocking and rolling. Need to get this down. Tell you what, this is dirty too. Maybe one day we should clean it up, but right now it's all right. So we've got a good amount of money, and we've got 2 days left until we're supposed to pay another $150,000. So we are good right now. Unfortunately, we're kind of going into the next day, and I'm hoping that we are going to be able to... Let's jump off the house here, right? I'm hoping that we're going to be able to jump in and do what we need to do here. Because right now we're growing, which is good. We need it to grow. I think right now it's in the second growth state, and it is. So we've got 2 more growth states, plus we've got to harvest. And I don't think that that's going to happen before night falls. And unfortunately, that's going to push us into 1 day till payment. Now, the money that we are going to be making off of these crops will be going towards that payment. So at least we know that and understand that and say, yep, that's exactly what we're spending the money on. But instead of being able to get double crop, we're going to be able to get 1 until that payment's due. Which stinks. It is what it is, but it stinks. So we're going to have to go another day, unfortunately. Now we do have canola in here. And then over here in field 15, we have oats. The reason we have oats is because we are out of straw, so we need to get some more straw. Oh yeah. That's one thing I do love about oats, is they grow up, and when they grow, it is so dense and so thick through there. It just looks like one big green sheet. I love it. One thing that we are gonna have to do, I think, before the night's over with, well, no, actually we don't. I was gonna say, I think we need to clean the animals up, but they seem to be doing just fine. Cows are going to need straw, but as soon as this happens, they will get straw. Easy, bam, bam, bam. Yeah. What are we rocking with now? Well, 42 sheep, 32 cows. I'm still tempted to buy a couple more cows so we can get the production rate up on those. Manure, slurry, and milk are very low levels right now. Very low levels. But the good thing is, we've got some wool. So that's good. So before it gets dark, how about we say goodnight yet again? Unless we want to harvest in the middle of the night, which I gotta tell you, I ain't about that. Here we are into day number 2 in the same episode. Holy cow. Can I have it? Yeah, gimme. First things first, we are going straight over. Ooh, speaking of straight over, I don't know if we could fit through there with this all the way open. Ooh, because one thing is, it will stop you. You cannot drive through these hedges with headers. So, oh, and it's very early too. It's 7:30 in the morning right now. Something like that. Yep, see, we're already getting stopped by. Here we go. Swing to the right and then back over to the left a little bit. Nice. So this is going to give us quite a bit of straw, which is exactly what we're looking for. And the oats we're really not too concerned about. We don't have horses. We have no reason to have horses. We have no intentions of doing horses. We do want to enable straw swath. There we go. Drop it down and let's roll. It is time, baby. It is time. We should be putting out a nice swath. Yes, we are. Perfect. So, time to rock and roll. So we've got quite a bit done. We had one of our buddies come in, gave us a hand with this field while we were away. This field, we're just jumping back on it now. Everything seems to be kind of, well, rocking and rolling pretty darn smooth. We've got this guy right here. He's about to run into a pole, which is good. Of course, you know that we love running into poles. That's my favorite thing to do. Arg. It's just time to babysit a little bit here. Time to babysit. All right. Yep, you found out you can't hit it. Good job. Good job. Get you out of there. There we go. And now what we want to do is we want to put this down. Nice. It's like babysitting workers, I swear. And then we'll come through here, and we will hit the rest of this on our own. I think it's just much easier that we do it that way. Come through, and boom, that one's done. Get this looking nice. Get all the straw looking good. We're getting ready to start collecting a little bit as well. We've got to get some of this collected. The cows are wanting it bad. So we got to roll through, and we got to make sure that our cows have plenty of straw to do what they do best. And that's poop. There we go. Rocking and rolling. There we go. Once we get past this, we can set this on a worker. The worker will do the rest for us, and I think they'll be able to hit the rest of this field no problem. One thing, and I think I kind of made this mistake when I first started playing this Let's Play series, is when I was doing this field, there we go, workers hired. When I was doing this field, I was going side to side, like this way. And I realized that going long ways, way easier, way less turning around, because it's longer tall ways right now than it is side to side. So I was like, well, why aren't we doing that anyway? Well, there you go. Well, we are now. And we are collecting straw. The straw, again, is going to go two different uses. One use is going to be for bedding for the cows, and the other use is going to be going towards TMR. That's right, we're going to start feeding our cows total mixed ration. We got to go buy a food mixer, but we can make that happen. Here we go. We've got our first load of straw. Let's get it lined up just right. Let's get it in there. Tell you what, I really am liking this John Deere. I think it's a little much for what we need, but you don't have to worry about a darn thing. I will say that. That is a fact. You don't have to worry about anything. There it is. There is our queue. And dump it in. We should be seeing it on the side. There it is. And we are good. Back up to 100% in straw for the cows. Very good. Now the rest of this is going to be going in our silo. That we can make some TMR. We do have a great demand for grass right now, but as it stands, we are pretty good with grass, hay, after this, straw, and especially silage. We are pretty good with all of that. So we got 529,000 liters of silage. We have 697,000 liters of hay. And we're going to have a couple 100,000 liters of straw when this is all said and done. So that is going to do us probably for, I say 10 to 15 episodes at least, especially if we don't get any more. So we could really focus on cash crops once all this is said and done. It's going to make everything a little bit easier. Actually, it's going to make everything a whole lot easier. Say hello to our new Straumann food mixer. Oh, yeah. Yo, this thing is tight. Cost a lot of money. We got 10 grand. Let's be honest. I hope we can make our payment tomorrow by selling off crop. Now, we can take a look at that crop price. It's going up. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I think we're going to be getting better prices for tomorrow, so we're going to hang back from that for a minute. But, yo, look at this thing. So, if you are not familiar with these, so it's a food mixer on the back, so you can make TMR, and it's kind of a sweeperino up front. So, this will sweep in chaff, hay, straw, silage, TMR, all that. So, will it do chaff? I don't think it will do chaff, but it'll do pretty much everything else. All the foragey stuff. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We've already sucked up a little bit of silage from the ground. It is a four-wheeled vehicle as opposed to a three-wheeled vehicle like the other, and it holds 17,000 liters. So here's what we're going to do. Normally, I aim for this. So we take a 16,000. I try and do 40%, 40%, 20%. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up. Right now, 100% is silage. 40% silage would be 6,800. So we're going to shoot for about 7,000, I believe. So let's jump over to silage, and our magic number here is going to be 7,000. So we got a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. With hay, here we go. We're going to shoot for 14. We got a little bit more, but that's all right. And then we just top it off with straw. Bam! Now we have a full 17,000 liters of TMR. Now the thing is, we cannot, I repeat, cannot put TMR in our silo extension. So this has no silo. Unfortunately, we are going to have to make every bit of this. However, see where it says start unloading total mixed ration? Oh yeah. Dumping it out there. Now this is not going to show up very much, because if you can see how much hay / silage they have, we are going to need hundreds of thousands of liters of this. So that's going to be a lot of trips back and forth, back and forth. We're not going to make a bunch of trips today. What we are going to do is we're going to do probably 3 trips, enough to get it out of the red into the yellow a little bit. That way, whenever we get that, at least for a day or so, we don't have to worry about it. What we do have to worry about, however, is tomorrow, because that's when we are going to just be selling stuff. You know what? We could probably do some selling today. The only thing is, we're not getting amazing prices, and the prices we are getting, let's see, so hay, shooting for 7,000, shooting for 756, 72. Hey, that's all right. Shoot for 1402, and then just top it off with straw. Always, 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 when you're mixing TMR, do your straw last, because you don't actually need any straw to make total mixed ration. You just need like half and half hay and silage. What the straw does is the straw takes it and kind of beefs it up a little bit, and it's more of a filler. I believe I think it was Mr. Silly P that I was watching way back when, learning how to do TMR. And I think in one of his videos, he was basically like, straw was just filler. That's all it is. You can have up to a certain point, but that's all it is. It's just filler. We out? Nope, we're not into the yellow yet. I do think it's going to take one more. We're going to do it anyway. It's fine. Get this out. Bam. There you go. So that's why we use straw. That's why you would want to use straw. Now let's go take a look at this in the store, because it is not the cheapest thing out there. $158,000. So this will do hay, silage, straw, TMR, and forage. What forage is let's say that you're making some TMR and you accidentally mess up. And you're making it and you've accidentally put too much straw in, which happens. A lot of people will put too much straw in, or they just don't have everything right. They just don't have their total thing right. So what would happen is you would want to dump it all out. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to mess this up a little bit. We're going to try to, at least. So I'm going to put, let's do hay, because hay's a lot easier. We're going to do probably way too much hay, so let's stop it there. And then instead of silage, we're just going to put straw in. So now you can see this is not TMR, nor is this going to work very well for what we're doing. So we've got forage in here right now. See, it says start unloading forage. Forage, as far as I'm aware, can't really be fed to the animals. So you have no way, you just have to dump it out and redo it. We're going to check it real quick and see if we can. I'm going to use this as a teaching moment here. Start unloading. Oh, can we get them forage? TMR, hay, straw, grass. I think this is going to completely just dump it out. Yeah, see, it's just, it's dumping into nowhere, because it is just that. It is nothing. So how do we fix that? How do we get around this? Let me show you how to get around this, because there is a way to do it, and it is easy. And having something like this makes it very easy. So finding a nice open place, and you are going to force unload. So we're going to force unload and just gun it. What it's going to do is it's going to be dumping all of this out. All of this hay that we had in there. That's how much hay is in there. It's crazy. And then it'll get to a point where it'll start dumping out the straw. And there you go. And that'll all dump out there. So now what we've got to do is we've got to get all of this, put it back in, and redo it. So like I said, we want 7,000 liters of this, right? So then that's exactly what we do. Bring it down, turn it on, and then we're just going to suck up 7,000 liters. Nice and easy, nice and easy. And you can go through, this'll suck it up pretty well. Wouldn't go too fast, but go fast enough. There we go. Did we get it all? Think so. We got 5,400 liters. 61, 62, 66, 7, 8, 9. There's 7,000. So what we've done is we've scooped up about all we can right there. Now, let's run over here, get some silage, put another 7,000, and then after that, we're just going to go suck up the straw that we have and then fill it up with straw if we need to from that point. So, silage, bam, let's fill this up with 14. I know that this can be boring, but it's one of those things that it's so easy to mess up. And it's so easy to fix. Now, if you don't have one of these sucker-upper things, one of these Troutmans, or the Silo King version, you will be stuck doing this with a bucket. Do keep that in mind. You will be stuck with a bucket if you can't do all this. But fortunately for us, we can. And all we have to do is just suck up what's left here. Get this all the way to 17,000. And I think we'll be good to go. 800. And there's our magic number right there. Well, 16,999. That's okay. So now we're back and we've got what we needed. We have TMR in here. Yeah. That is awesome. And before just to make sure, we're going to dump this. Come on, please say TMR. I know it is, but I just making sure. Yeah. There you go. And your cows can take it and they can enjoy it and they can eat it. So, that all sounded bad, didn't it? So, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on this cow. If you're not already, please subscribe on this Troutman. And hey, hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you later. Peace.